All right, time now for GN Interactive, the real deal.
Yes. And this is where you can get to contribute to the show. You can find us and send your messages to our WhatsApp number 05608100,000 on facebook.com/Joy News on TV. It's the same name for Twitter. Our email address is joynewsim@multitvworld.com. And of course, Israel will be ready to read all your tweets and a few messages as well. Joy News Interactive is brought to you by Airtel. Enjoy more talk, longer text, and all the internet browsing you want by just dialing *202#.
Joy News Interactive is brought to you by
Airtel, the smartphone network.
All right, I have quite a bit of your comments coming through on WhatsApp, but let's start with this one. I'll get to those WhatsApp comments eventually. Now, the president ordering the black queens to be paid their due. Israelite, I mean, did it have to take the president to come into this situation?
It didn't have to. Unfortunately, it turns out a lot of the things that's happening in this country, it requires the president to intervene, or we have interventions at the very highest level. It shouldn't be the case. Yeah. But it's because of a progression of events. I mean, we've had these things happening over time, and it's becoming normal. It's abnormal.
Well, for details of that story, you can go to myjoyonline.com. But these are the comments coming through on Facebook, and it's been marked interactive post, okay, or engaging post rather. And this one is Kelly Adilip. He says, must the president order for the payment before they pay them? Then there's no need of the sports ministry and the minister. Nantoma Badim Sugu says, Ghana under Mahama-led administration is doomed. Oh, why so? Christian Agri says, but the black queens don't play for Mahama again. Mahama, and that's what it's from Christian Agri. This one is from Damien Danso. He says, does the president have to order the sports ministry to even pay the winning bonuses of the Black Stars before it's being paid? It's not appetizing or attractive to play for any of the women's national team. I have realized that it is a crime to play or participate for any of the national football or athletics team, if not for the Black Stars in the country. Hey, Ghana, Asembeba. This one is from Danny Eduse, who says, so the president should rather give the order, oh, I see, we forsack and close all ministries in the country. Kweku Jr. is thanking the president. Kwesi Ku is also thanking him and says it is unfortunate that he has to give the order before these victorious ladies get their money. The people surrounding him are the same people pulling him down, and it's such a shame. Abubakar Yakubu says, well done, Mr. President. And this one is from Justice Date. He is asking how long Ghanaians will allow the international media to ridicule us. Please protect our nation. And this one says the Switzerland nation have no mineral resources but integrity to protect. Okay, and this one is from Martin Nifty. He says it's a good idea because the senior national team is not the only team in Ghana. Equality should prevail in all aspects of the game. Female or male, they are players and must be treated equally. And Barry Nelson is asking why old money is always delayed in Ghana. Rai Richards is saying, Mr. President, can you give an order for my salary to be paid since they only listen to you before they act? What a country. This one is from Tonyeva Welbeck. He says, well done, Mr. President. And this one is from Theophilos. He's asking why we have to pay in dollars to Ghanaians on Ghanaian soil. Has the city lost its usefulness as a means of payment in Ghana? I pray the Bank of Ghana reacts to this. So those are some of the comments coming through on Facebook on this issue. Gotten a lot of traction already. Now let me just quickly take some WhatsApp comments, and then Asia will have some tweets. This one is from Foster Gonu. He says, corruption everywhere. Why should it take the president to get things done? This one is from George in Freetown. Okay, I lost that one. And this one says, why must the president give orders before his own people act? Mahama must sit up. Ghanaians are suffering. Ghanaians must wise up. This one is from Obed in Kintampo. And this one is from Junior Loves Camry. Okay, I've lost that one too because you're sending in messages so quickly. But I have this one which has no name or location. What sort of country are we in? Why must the mere payment of bonuses be authorized by the president? Oh, Mother Ghana is your lie.
And oh, Mother Ghana, by the way, is also OMG. Okay, so I have a couple of your comments on Twitter. So there's one that says, some people think this is show of leadership. It should be leadership made in Ghana, this person says. And then Kweku Opokunti says, discrimination in the highest order. You pay men $25,000 for silver and women $5,000 for gold. And this other comment, not quite related, but it says, Home Sense even tells us too much borrowing is bad. When we borrow, what do we use it for? Where is it? Tech. So he's referring to the IMF caution to Ghana that we should be mindful of the way we're borrowing. And this other person says, always in reactionary mood. That's Alex Effa saying, always in reactionary mood. Those are some of your comments that have come through on Twitter. All right, I have a couple more. The president is rather doing the wrong thing. He shouldn't have done it without sacking the minister, but there are others too. So that was Kweku Anansi, but Nambe Patrick GH says, well done, JD Mahama.
And this one from Drafo Emmanuel in Kumasi Ahinsang Estate. He says, I wonder why they were waiting for Mahama to give orders. What is the rationale behind the delegation of powers? Anyway, let's move on and talk about a story that made headlines for more than 2 weeks. Corruption in the judiciary and its subsequent suits, especially one by Searching Justice Paul Derry. Now, he filed a number of contempt charges against Anas and 4 others, and then the High Court has dismissed a case by 14 second judges to stop disciplinary action against them. Okay, so these are comments coming through on this story, and we posted up earlier, and the story is also on myjoyonline.com. And this one is from Lottie Jones, and he says, I believe the lawyers of these police officers and attorney staff will also sue Anas Ghana. Nantoma Badim Sugu says, good work done by the High Court. The Chief Justice should arrest these criminals and jail them accordingly. And let's move on and take Abdul Wahab's comment. He says, no matter how fast they run or how smart they try to be, they can never escape the long hands of nature. They may be able to outsmart Ghanaians and get away with their corrupt practices, but posterity will force them to render accounts one day and judge them. That's all I'm going to take for that comment. Lottie Jones commenting quite a lot, and Jonathan Osei is asking, now show the video for TV Top, make we watch. So contempt. Okay, KD Wonder says, soon I believe the police will be going for them one by one. This one is from Fusaini Razak, who watches the show in Wa. He says, the law will always have the loudest voice, even in the deepest well. May we continue to respect and uphold the Constitution of Ghana. Foster Kufu says, only chance for Ghana to make changes through Anas with the help of God. And this one, there's one commenting on another comment someone put up, and these are some of the comments on Facebook. Israel.
All right, there's nothing much coming through on Twitter except Nambe Patrick has tweeted in response to the police recruitment scam. We will be pressurized into completing Timbila report, and he goes Vim. I don't know exactly how he means by that. And this, okay, so pretty much not so much on
this particular issue, but yeah. I have quite a bit coming through on WhatsApp, and this one is from Ishmael Batanga in Tamale. He says, Paul Derry thinks Ghanaians will forget this should he continue to delay the process. And then this one is from Lottie Jones. You found us here as well on WhatsApp. This one is from Same or Same. He says, why won't they? They are among the scandal, or they are part of the scandal. And this one, quite a bunch of comments coming through, and still on the Black Queens issue. This one is thanking the president for giving our ladies their money. It's from Jonathan Kujo Kwashi, who is watching the show in San Jose in California. So
San Jose.
Thanks for watching the show in California. This one is from Junior Loves Camry, Airport Hills. He says, what a country we have. Now, see how these my lords have been cut to size. Who say man no day? Man day, papa. What's good for the goose? Then he goes ... And this one is from a trained teacher who says, I have worked for 1 year without salary, so I want President Mahama to give an order for my salary to be paid. This one is from Apal Hojo Thomas in Sefi Jabwa. So I think I lost that one, so I can't see the rest of that. And this one is from Foster. Actually, George from Freetown says, very shameful the president had to intervene. Now, when I'm trying to get a comment, then another one comes in, and then I miss. And then you
tend to
yeah.
Okay, so what? There's something different about this cash payout to the Black Queens this time. You know, a lot of the time, what you tend to hear is that we're promising or they're going to get it. Yeah. It's been ordered. Actually, in this case, the money has been given to them. Because I suspect if probably an order had been given, the money wouldn't have come.
Yeah.
And the players are not going to leave the
M Plaza Hotel. Yeah. Okay, now let's talk about this woman. I think she's absolutely gorgeous. We'll talk about her. But growing up, she wanted to be a model and a TV presenter. By age 12, she realized her first patches or spots. Now at 23, Honya Enam Hakings has found confidence in her condition. She has vitiligo.
I don't have any friends because of it. I always do my stuff alone, cry alone and all that. And I don't care if you don't accept me. I accept myself. I accept who I am. My great auntie was having vitiligo. So my vitiligo is a hereditary or genetic type. And my brother, the one I'm following directly,
is he as brave as you are?
No, he's always shy. He's always down. But seeing me with all those difficulties and challenges, and when he realized his first patch, oh my, you don't want to know. I don't know. He felt so depressed and all. Yeah.
Amazing. So how's...
So that's Enam there. She has vitiligo, and when we put the story up on Facebook, a lot of people, men mostly, expressed interest in her. So we took it out there to find out what people think about this condition and whether they would date someone with it.
About it some time ago, and then I saw a lady who joined the Miss Malaika competition this year with that kind of disease. So yeah.
Okay. And you, have you?
No, I've not heard of it. I've not heard of it.
Now, I'm asking, when you see somebody with this condition, will you like to associate yourself with the person?
Yeah, because I'm not sure the disease is contagious, right? So, yeah, I like to.
So stigma. Okay, so this is the picture of one nice girl. Now, I want to ask you, will you want to marry her?
No, I will not marry this kind of girl. No, I will not marry her.
You marry her?
No, I won't. She's not attractive.
I will marry her. Maybe you have someone who will marry her. But for me, for instance, I will marry her. I will be afraid.
If you are intelligent and you are suffering from sad disease, how do you expect me to marry you?
So
I won't.
It's all about the looks.
Yeah. The looks count a lot. Because how can you marry someone with that skin color and why?
I'll marry her.
Why would you marry her?
No matter what it takes, because I mean there's nothing wrong. People marry ladies who are crippled. Ladies also marry crippled guys. Some marry blind, deaf people. So I mean it's normal. So for me, I don't see anything wrong with it. I'll marry her, be with her everywhere she goes, because in fact, you can't do anything about it. So you have to, I mean, take it just as it is.
If like a situation where maybe you've gotten married and the incident happens, that one there, you can't leave her like that, but you can still be with her. But in a case whereby you go in for her like the way she is now, definitely that one they will not happen.
Yeah, so those are your views from the streets, Israel. What do you think?
I think Enam is a brave girl, and I applaud her for her bravery. Yeah. And I'd wish that a lot more people who have, such issues would be able to come out and speak freely about them. And by speaking actually about it, you're actually going to get your people coming to you. You're going to get help. Yeah, I think that's the way to go about it.
Be more awareness created. Now, in the United States, someone with Enam's condition also went into America's Next Top Model, the modeling competition.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
And how did she turn out?
I think she's one of the most popular. She's being used a lot now, and it allowed light to be shed on that particular disease. Okay,
no wonder Enam actually was saying that she'd want to be a model. I think she shouldn't give up on that dream. Yeah. And she's also talking about wanting to be on TV. Well, there she goes. She's on TV already. I mean, people are talking about her and interviewing her. And who knows, she may end up getting a job here.
And I have some WhatsApp comments. This one is from David Mensah in Koforidia. He says, I think she's a bold lady. That's good, because not all ladies with such a condition will come out in public. Big ups to her. And this one is from Lottie Jones in Tema. He says, love you. That is inspiring. I like how proud and confident she is in her situation. This means that our situations shouldn't be the basics for us not to be confident and proud of ourselves. Wish she was my lady. In fact, she can be a motivator to others in her situation, but that lack confidence to associate with others, and I would never make fun of people in such a situation. Big ups to her. So that's a long one from Lottie Jones. Thanks for sending your comments through. Now let's talk about this developing story that is trending. The impending wedding of our own Chief Nana Nsakwa and Gifty Auntie. This is broadcast royalty coming together. Israel, you're laughing.
Because initially we're describing it as a celebrity wedding. At that, we had another celebrity wedding coming up. But I think the royalty actually beats the celebrity.
Yeah, broadcast royalty.
Okay, that's another way of looking at it. Broadcast royalty. Because both of them are in broadcasting.
Exactly.
And both of them are... Okay, so broadcast celebrity royalty. Titties. You get titties. 2 titties.
Well, a lot of people are interested in this particular story. When we posted the story of a wedding which will be within the next month. October is already here, so I'm assuming it's October. This one, a lot of congratulations actually. Arthur Ban says, congratulations, Gifty Auntie with Nana Nsakwa. We got your back. And a lot of congratulatory messages coming. Elushin Mito says, this is a testimony to all those women out there who are rushing into marriage because they are already in their 30s and 40s. When God starts blessing you, it comes in bigger quantities. So those taking any man or woman just like that because they think they are of age, please relax and wait for your own time. Congrats, beautiful. And
I have a response to that. Yeah, the Elushin's text message.
Yes.
She's saying that yes, it's true. Good things come to those who wait. But then, sometimes too, you can't wait forever. And if you're deciding to be picky...
I don't think she's talking about being picky. I think she's just saying that, don't just go for anything just because you think your time...
Well, don't just go for anything, meaning that, just don't go for anything.
So women shouldn't be picky?
If you tend to be a little too picky...
I shouldn't have, my ideal, typical man that I want to wait for and...
There are only so many ideal men around.
I have an ideal man.
Why are you lucky? You landed yours.
Okay. So before I go, You know, the Meet the Press that was held earlier today, you know, with the Interior Ministry, well, there were some very important people there, very ready to hear from the minister.
262. Togo, 3,000.
Okay,
Well, on that note, Israel.
No. Before you rush out, what's that? What was that? Are you trying to suggest?
No comment.
Are you suggesting they were sleeping?
What does it look like to you?
Well, I think
they were reading.
The deputy minister was reading from his phone. Okay, so he was reading something. The president had probably sent him a message.
No, but see, the phone is sideways. It's like this.
Oh no, he's reading.
The phone is sideways.
If you say the fire and the fire officer, in his case, he was meditating. he wasn't asleep. He's very alert. You know, servicemen, security men.
Yeah, but I said they were very ready. They were very ready to listen to the Interior Minister.
In that case,
yeah. So that's it for the interactive segment on Joy News Prime. It's brought to you by Airtel. Enjoy more talk, longer text, and all the internet browsing with their Airtel 2 match packs. All you have to do is dial *202#.
Joy News in